So one of the differences, Rick, between Fish Rules and Fishbrain, Fish Rules was totally focused on what are the regulations. Like really, we were so focused on that. Fishbrain is a much broader platform, and when you open Fishbrain, it's going to default you right to your social feed. And so, depending where you are, you're going to see different things. Right now, there's a grass carp, there's a honking largemouth bass someone caught at Lake Okeechobee, I think. There's a hardhead catfish, mangrove snapper, a juvenile Goliath grouper. How cool is that? And so this is just people out fishing and they're just posting their catches.
Right.
It's Facebook for fishermen without all the politics.
With all of the garbage. It's
exactly.
Specifically, and what I like about this is, fishing is communal, right?
Yes.
You go to the pier, you go wherever. What'd you catch? What was that? And that's kind of like trying to capture that experience and put it in here, and it's just fishermen talking about it.
It's like literally meeting up at the coffee shop or at your favorite bait and tackle shop and telling fishing stories after you've been fishing.
Yeah. So another thing I like about it, scroll up real quick. Oh, there it is. Return 'em Right. So Return 'em Right is a program where the Gulf of Mexico anglers can get a descending device for refish, right? And so we have brands and we have organizations like that in here as well, which I like. So I love this. I actually already shared this post.
Cool.
You can like it, you can share it, and so you can follow some of these brands and some of these organizations to get news like this, like literally this launched today, where you can apply to get a descending device.
And so the reason that matters, and it's showing up in a social feed on a fishing app, is the Descend Act requirement. So now if you're in Fish Rules or Fishbrain and you check regulations on certain species like red snapper, there is the requirement that you have to use a descending device. And so Fishbrain isn't just letting any goofy company go in here and post a bunch of junk. The Return 'em Right, it is literally trying to help anglers comply with a specific targeted law requiring the use of descending devices.
Right, it's legit.
So you can go in, you can
go ahead and like it.
You can, of course, I'll like that. I can share it if I want to. It's a typical social interaction. I can comment, right? It's all of the things. There's a red drum. What do you know? There's a permit.
Nice.
I love, right? So here's a curious thing. They thought this was a pompano. That's not a pompano. That's a permit. So I can go in here. I can hit the 3 dots at the top right. I can go report, and I can just say, that's not it. I can say that's a permit. And I can let people know. I can also go in here under the comment and say
Somebody already did it. That's a permit.
That's a permit. In this sense, I'm not trying to be a jerk and be like, but not everyone. R.J. Boyle, one of the best fishermen that I know, looked at me on a fishing trip and said, people weren't born knowing how to fish. You had to learn it. And if R.J. Boyle says that, then that's a fact. And so I'm not saying that to be a jerk. I'm just like, hey, that's a permit. It's not.
Well, most people appreciate it because all the time in the feed, people are asking, "What is this? What is?" I'm not sure, and people join. Oh, that's what this is, and so it's
exactly.
Good. Yeah.
So it's a social interaction. You can see what's going on. You can change your location and see. There's a new feature coming out where you can really focus the social feed on a location.
Right. I
can go down through here, and I personally love a good fish story. Here's a kid with a beautiful snook, right? And it's tagged as his personal best. I've been going through. That's a good fish. That's a 40-inch fish. I've been going through and getting old pictures of my personal best and logging them, and it's just such a fun way to engage people and see what's going on.
And another way you can see this too, if you're in the map, go to the map real quick. And there's another way to engage with anglers that way. So if you open up the catches right there, swipe up on it. Oh, there's one of the Fishbrainers. So hit one of the Fishbrainers, tap on it, and then you'll also be in their post. And so the same thing you can like.
So I can go right down here.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Be like, go in and say, hey. Right. I can like comments in here. Looks like a brew runner to me. Definitely not a blue runner. I see you commented on that.
Yep. So it's just another way to get to it, which is
That's
helpful
cool.
when you're in the map. So it's still social even when you're in the utility parts of the app. Like
This
a map.
dude right here looks like a fish slayer. Jens, I miss you, bro. That's a little backstory. That's Jens. He's like one of the real deal people at Fishbrain. Man, there are great people in life, and he is one of them.